Good morning. It is checkout day at Saratoga Springs. Excuse me, something in my eye. We're going to be leaving in a few minutes to go get our baby. I am so excited. I miss her so much. I cannot wait to see that sweet little face of hers. I'm sure she's wondering what the heck is going on. I'm sure she's wondering where the hell we are. She's probably thinking, I don't know what she's thinking. Is she thinking she did something wrong and we decided to send her away? Is she thinking that living over there is her new life? I think she's going to be very happy to see her mommy and daddy. Stay tuned. Okay, we're leaving Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa, and we are heading over to the Best Friends Pet Care to pick up our little monkey. Oh, I'm so excited to see her. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see her. Where's my phone? There it is. Once we pick up baby, I'll put in the route to 888 Riverview Road in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Saturday mornings is probably better traveling. Well, it is better traveling than a weekday. So, yay! Are you excited, honey?
Yes, it's going to be very nice to have her back in the truck.
Yes. It's going to be so nice to see her face and kiss her. Hopefully she doesn't stink. Hopefully she's not stinky.
I'm sure she'll be very happy to see that we didn't abandon her.
Yes. I said earlier that I was thinking that she might think Mommy and Daddy dropped her off and are never coming back. She's probably like, it's been a whole week, people. What is happening? Why am I still here? But pretty soon, she's going to be with Mommy and Daddy again.
She would have hints of you though all week long with her pumpkin bone.
Yes. Hopefully they remembered to give her her pumpkin bone every morning. I'm sure they did. They took notes on all that stuff. And we got to remember to get her a bucket of whatever's left of food and her scoop.
Yes.
And if there are any treats left, which I don't think there will be. Well, there might be. I'm sure they don't give her a ton of treats like Mommy does. Although Mommy's been doing good. I don't over-treat her. I give her treats. But she's still nice and thin. She's still got that cute little tiny body. Okay, we are en route to Best Friends to pick up the baby. The baby. I don't know if I can contain my joy. Here we have Port Orleans. Riverside. The first one that we passed was French Quarter. Oh, here we are at Best Friends. Here we come, baby girl. Here we come, baby girl. Hopefully there's a spot down the other end. Oh yeah, there's spots down there. Okay, Best Friends, here we are. We'll be back in a minute with the baby. We got the baby girl. She's definitely in need of a major brushing. And probably a wiping too with her wipies, but she's very much excited right now. I think she's a little confused as to what the heck is going on. So I'll wait a little bit and then I'll wipe her. She a little bit stinky. And we are now passing through the city of Orlando. There's the Amway Center. All the buildings. The baby is out cold, sound asleep. She is most likely exhausted because I'm sure she did not sleep restfully at the pet hotel. So she is most likely going to sleep a good portion of this, at least this first day anyway, because she's tired. She was very happy to see Mommy. She ran as fast as she could to get to Mommy, and Mommy scooped her up. And then she was shaking, I think, with excitement that finally I get to get out of here. Finally, I'm being broken free of my jail cell. And probably relief that she doesn't have to live in that jail cell forever. Back together. The family is back together. We are going to make a stop at Buc-ee's, and we're going to stop at the one in St. Augustine because I like the grassy area for the doggies. It's a great sniffing area for her. So we're going to stop at that one. Okay. So, we just left Buc-ee's. We were there for 45 minutes. Probably took us 30 minutes to find a place to park. Joking. Got breakfast. Took baby for a walk. Didn't we, baby? Did we take you for a walk? Yes. Excuse me. I did not film at Buc-ee's because Buc-ee's is crazy with the amount of people in the Buc-ee's is crazy. So no, I did not film at Buc-ee's. I would have liked to have filmed in there and given you a little tour of the place, but just not happening. But trust me when I say it's worth it to stop there. It's cute, it's fun. But anyway, I got a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. I got a wrap, and I got some of the, they call them beaver tots. They're just potato tots.
In 1 mile, continue straight.
They're good though. So we are currently on the Jacksonville Loop, the 295 Jacksonville Loop. Goes around the city, which is good. We are heading back to Rock Hill, South Carolina for the evening. Same place we stayed coming, because we know we like it. Callie likes it. Lots of areas for Callie to go potty. So pretty soon we'll be crossing over that funky bridge. So we had a nice trip. The beginning of the week was fantastic. The weather was perfect. It was comfortable. Thursday and Friday was hotter than Hades, let me tell you. Made it a little bit more difficult to enjoy. I mean, I like it hot, but good Lord, it was like 94 degrees and humid. Oof. That was rough. So, I do not like it that hot. So, you try to find the shady areas as much as you can. And you do all your stuff in the morning, and you go back to the resort in the afternoon and relax. That's the way we like to do it anyway. We like to just go out in the morning, get everything done that we want to do, and then go back and have a nap in the afternoon, and then go back out in the evening for dinner or whatever. I don't like to go to the parks and spend like from opening to closing at the parks. I don't need to do that because we've been there enough that we don't need to do that. So, but anyway, yeah, very hot. And then I saw the forecast for this next week coming. It's going to be brutal. It's supposed to be again in the 90s with like, however, the high humidity and lots of thunderstorms because of the humidity. And we did get, not last night, but the night before, we got a really a thunderstorm that came overhead, poured, thunder, lightning. So next week, I'm glad we're heading home now. I love vacation, but I also love going home, and I love being with our baby girl, who is absolutely tuckered. She is tuckered. Here comes the bridge. It's a pretty bridge. It's a big bridge. It's a pretty bridge. I don't like bridges. Not a fan. There's a container port over there, and then there's another container port on this side. Lots of containers. This is a very steep hill. Container ports. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oof.
Watch out. Vehicle on shoulder ahead. Watch out. Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
There was the bridge. So, Thursday. Oh my goodness, baby, you look so tired. So Thursday, when we were at the Magic Kingdom, and Dad and I were waiting in line for Tron. We were in the virtual queue. There was a guy in the queue who was doing a Facebook Live the entire time. Don't know who he was. Don't know what his channel is on Facebook or whatever, but he was doing a Facebook Live or YouTube Live maybe. And Tron was really good. I was a little nervous leading up to getting on Tron, but it was good. I mean, it's quick. It's like 2 minutes and it's done. It didn't even feel like 2 minutes. It's a quick ride, but it's really freaking cool. Like you ride on it like you're riding a motorcycle. felt a little strange at first when I sat in, and you get the, you have to sit in and push your knees all the way forward and then lean forward, and then you pull the handlebars towards you, and the back piece comes, as you pull the handlebars, the back piece comes down to your back. It felt a little strange at first, but then I kind of got used to it, and
In 4.8
it was good. It was fun. It was
Take
different.
exit 35B, I-95 North toward International Airport, Savannah.
Now, Guardians of the Galaxy, that was much more intense than Tron. Guardians of the Galaxy was not what I expected. It was definitely rough. I mean, it was so rough that Ed couldn't function for the rest of the day. Well, he was able to function in the bathroom,
Watch out.
and that's about it.
Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
He was in the bathroom right outside of Guardians of the Galaxy for about an hour, and then it probably took us about a half an hour to get back to the bus stop. And then he puked in the bushes outside of Saratoga. Poor Ed. Alright, so you want 95, honey, right?
Yep.
95 north.
3.5 miles.
3.5 miles, 95 north.
Keeping track of it. Don't tell me to go south.
I know, I did that early when we were getting on after Buc-ee's. I said, oh, honey, you want 95 south? No, he wants north. It's wishful thinking, although I don't think I would want to go and start the vacation again, because that baby who has gone into the back and curled up would be back at the best friends, and I prefer the baby to be with us. So, anyway. So yeah, back to the Guardians of the Galaxy. Poor Ed was just toast for the whole day. So we basically lost a whole park day on our 5-day ticket. But, you know what? You live and learn. Now we know, going forward, never again. Any of the new thrill rides that they come out with in the future,
Don't even ask.
we're not even going to ask Ed. Ed's just going to wait outside of the ride. Thursday, when Dad and I rode Tron, Mom and Ed sat together and chatted while we rode. Because Mom wasn't going to ride Tron either. Which is probably a good thing. I don't think Mom would have done well on Tron. I can't picture Mom riding a motorcycle. Anyway, okay. Check in a bit. Getting on 95. So we just got on I-26, heading to 77 around Charlotte, and then we will be arriving at our destination for the evening. Our destination arrival time is 4:06. Baby's sleeping away. We've stopped a couple times, and she's enjoyed her potty breaks and her sniffing. I'm sure she's very happy to be back with Good morning. It is Sunday morning and we just got finished getting ready. Just had our breakfast. So I'm gonna go on a rant about people. I'm over at the breakfast place making my waffle. I'm literally pouring the batter into the waffle maker and I get this lady walk up next to me and she's like, "Excuse me, I need to get the syrup." Are you kidding me? You can't wait 2 seconds for me to finish pouring my waffle? Yeah, screw you, lady. So I just continued and finished pouring my waffle and then she could go. Then my waffle beeps and it's time to get my waffle out of the waffle maker. And what do you know? Here comes this jabroni wanting to get some milk out of the refrigerator. Can't wait a frickin' second for me to get my waffle out of the waffle maker. I just don't like people. People drive me bananas. You know, like Dad and Ed, they both have those shirts that say it's too peoply outside. And like Ed's shirt, I used to like people, but people ruined it for me. Is that gate up against that wall on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta make sure we keep the gate up so that little Miss Crazy Girl, because she's standing right there and she's like ready to run out that door. Because she's just always curious about everything. So, anyway. So we're going to pack up the truck now and hit the road. If we leave at this very moment, 6 hours to Pennsylvania. So, that's not bad. So, we are about 50 miles away from 81. It's 10 o'clock. Estimated time of arrival is 3. Ooh, roadkill. Ooh, you just ran it over. Baby, as you can tell, is still sleeping like a log. She's trying to catch up on her sleep. Had our Krispy Kreme donut for the morning. We've got 2 left for tomorrow morning. Excuse me. So, yeah, trucking along as usual. Very nice commute this morning. No traffic. Sunday morning. There's like barely any cars on the street. I mean, there's cars, but it's not a ton of cars, which is great. So it makes the drive much more relaxed. I know Mom and Dad are on the road as well. They're probably a little bit behind us because they stayed in Orangeburg, South Carolina last night, and they are making their way to West Virginia. But these are the flowers. They've really bloomed over this past week. So now there's purples. All the pretty flowers. I just love that. That is so nice. They should do that on all the highways. Plant beautiful flowers in the middle. It just beautifies the planet. So we are 17 minutes away from the hotel. And here is the Welcome to Pennsylvania sign. Welcome to Pennsylvania.
In 5.9 miles, take exit 16, US 30, Lincoln Way.
Woohoo! This is our hotel for the night. I like this one better, I think, than this one better than the other one the other night. This is the vanity area, which is separate from the toilet and the shower, which I kind of like. And here's the toilet and the shower room. And then that goes into another room, which we won't be going into. Keep that locked. And we have 2 queen beds. For some reason, they keep giving us 2 queen beds. But whatever. But yeah, it's a nice room. Nice tall ceilings. Makes it feel really spacious. This one has not been converted yet to this one has not been converted yet to hardwood floors. They've been converting them to hardwood floors. We just haven't. This one's not one, which is fine. And we got a TV, and yeah. So this is a nice room. We're here for the night. And tomorrow morning we will be heading back on the road, heading home. So one more night away, and we'll be back home. I'm looking forward to being back home. I love vacation, but I'm ready to go home. So, yeah. What do you think, Callie? What do you think, Bubs? What do you think? You ready to go home? Me too. Alright, so I'm going to sign off for the evening, and we're going to figure out what we're going to get for dinner. I think we might just do right down the road here. We might do the Longhorn. I could go for some steak tips and some onion blossom or whatever they call it. So, yeah. I'm going to sign off for now. I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Good morning. It's Monday, and we are on the road to home. We should be home, according to this, at 1:50. But I'm sure that Ed will continue to suck down all the liquids he could possibly take into his bladder, and we'll have to stop multiple times. Me, on the other hand, I try not to intake a lot of liquids, but we all know Ed cannot help it but to drink a gallon of coffee every day. He drinks probably at least 2 pots of coffee a day, and it's not good. He should be drinking water, but he doesn't drink water, he drinks coffee. 5 hours until we're home. Probably a little bit more than that, because I'm sure that Connecticut's going to be a shit show again. It always is. Connecticut's the worst. I'm sure the state of Connecticut is lovely, but the highway in Connecticut sucks. Sucks. But anyway, alright, I'm going to sign off for now. We will chat with you again in a bit. In the middle of the night, I woke up and baby was no longer next to me. She went over and snuggled with daddy. So, mommy had to scoop her back up and take her back to snuggle with mommy. So anyway. Oh, hi. Do you want a snack? Do you want a snack? I have your breakfast that you did not eat in this little container right here. Would you like a piece of your breakfast? Little Miss Pinky Pants. There you go. There you go. Yes, she's like, no, I want the actual treats. Well, that's not what you're getting, baby girl. You're getting the rest of your breakfast. Put that right there and see if you want to try again in a little bit. Okay? I love you. What? No, I'm not giving you any other treats. You're supposed to eat your breakfast. You were supposed to eat your breakfast, and you didn't. That's why you're hungry. Although you further north, my sinuses are getting worse. My pollen allergens are kicking in. My allergies, excuse me, did not bother me in Florida very much. What are you doing? Hi. She just put her paw on my shoulder. Are you holding on to mommy? Are you holding on to me?
He treads all over this highway.
Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Kiss. Alright, I'll give you a treat for that. Actually, I'm going to give you one of your calming bites. Not that you really need it, because you're very calm. But I'll give you one anyway. Gotta get it out of the container here. Hold on. Mommy's gonna get it. Here we go.
You gave her a front line, right?
I did, yeah. Her front line and her heartworm. I gave it to her Saturday night. Our last Krispy Kreme donut. This is the last one of the trip until our next trip. Which, if Ed's not careful, next trip he's not coming. I'm kidding. He can come. Oh, everybody's slowing it down there. Braking. Everybody's putting on the brakes. Wowzer. This guy drives like a nut.
The bridge. It's a pretty bridge. Listen, you remember.
So I woke up this morning at like, I don't know, 5:30. Got up. I was at the coffee machine at a couple minutes before 6. Just give me the coffee. Hi, baby girl. Not that baby girl. Aww. Yeah, I was just like, give me the coffee. So you remember when I told you I hate Connecticut? Connecticut. Again. Stop and go traffic. Stop and go traffic. Tons and tons of Connecticut traffic. Never ends. Every single time you come through Connecticut. Still in Connecticut. Still sitting in traffic. We are back in town. And we are heading down the road. About ready to pull into our driveway. And oh, Callie, it's a doggy. See the doggy? I know, I see the doggy. Callie, you ready to go home? Callie, you want to go home? Callie, we're almost home, baby girl. Callie, do you recognize where we are? Do you recognize where we are? Daddy's gonna turn left in a few minutes. Daddy's gonna turn left. Oh, Callie. Callie, where are we, Bubba? Look, Callie. Look, Callie, we're home. We're home. Yes, we're home, Callie. Look. Yay, everything's green. Green, green, green.